This is exercise 2.3, using remote applications, part of lab 2, supporting desktop applications. This is found in supporting Windows 8.1 Lab Manual in preparation for exam 70-688, part of the Microsoft Official Academic Course. In this exercise, we're going to use Remote App feature to access and run an application on a remote server. The mindset behind this is to make an application available to users without actually installing the application on each client computer. Users can run the application using the Remote App feature. The approximate completion time for this exercise is 50 minutes. So we're going to get started by logging into server 2. And I already have server 2 logged in, and I'm logged in as Contoso/administrator. So we're going to open up our File Explorer, select on our network, click onto RWDC01, go into Software, and double-click the PowerPoint Viewer. And we'll go ahead and click on Run. We're going to go ahead and click here to accept the Microsoft software license terms and click on Continue. Okay, and here we're going to click on Next, and we'll click on Install. And then click on OK. And now we need to install the desktop services by first rebooting server 2. Now we'll go ahead and click on Other User, Contoso/administrator. Password. All right, now we're going to click on Manage. And add roles and features. It's not done collecting data yet. And here we'll click on Next. And we're going to click on Remote Desktop Services Installation. And then click on Next. And we want to do a standard deployment. And next, we want to click Session-Based Desktop Deployment. And then Next. And then Next. On the Specify RD Connection Broker Server, we want to arrow this over to select it, and then click on Next. Under the server pool, Specify RD Web Access Server, we're going to click it, and then select the arrow, click on Next again. On the Specify RD Session Host Server, we're going to again select Server 02 Contoso and select it. and click on Next. And now we want to go ahead and click on the Restart the Destination Server automatically if required, and then click on Deploy. And I'll go ahead and pause the video while we wait for this to deploy. Okay, now we'll log back in. Go ahead and log in as Contoso/administrator. Password. Okay, you'll notice the remote desktop popped up briefly. It was 120 days. This is going to continue or complete its installation. So I'll go ahead and go back. I'm going to pause the video while we wait for this to complete. We'll go ahead and click on Close. And now we're going to go over here to Remote Desktop Services. Click on Collections. And we're going to go over here to Tasks and create Session Collection. And then Next. Here we're going to type in Server 02 and then Next. And again, we're going to click here and then Next. And you'll see that our domain users is already in here, so we're going to click on Next. On the Specify User Profile Disks page, in the location of User Profile Disks, we're going to type in C:\user profile, and then Next, and then Create. Alright, we'll go ahead and click on Close. If you are following along in the lab manual and you're required to do so, this is where you would take your next print screen. Now we need to configure the remote app applications by performing the following steps. We're on Server 2. We want to click on Remote Desktop Services. We want to click on Server 2. We want to publish remote app programs. And now we'll select Add and click on Program Files, 86, and double-click the Microsoft Office folder. And now click on Office 14 and select the PPT Viewer View. And then open. What was the full name of the PPT view? Now we'll go and click on Next, and then select Publish. And then click on Close. If you're following along the lab manual, this would be in the next place where you would again do your print screen. Now we're going to click on our Start button and select Administrative Tools. And then we want to double-click Internet Information Services Manager. Here we want to expand Server 2. And click on No. We're going to right-click the RD Web Access. Okay, we're going to click on Application Pools first, and then we're going to single-click the RD Web Access. And we want to go into Advanced Settings. Under Identity, it should say Application Pool Identity, and it does. We want to click on these three buttons. And then in the Application Pool Identity dialog box, we're going to change the built-in account from Application Pool Identity to Network Service. And then click on OK. And then click on OK again. Now we're going to right-click Server 2 and select Stop. And then you want to right-click it again and click on Start. And we're going to close the Internet Information Services Manager. Next, we're going to use the Remote App application by performing the following steps. We're going to go into Windows 8A, which I have opened from a previous lab, and it's logged in as Contosa/administrator. We're going to click on the desktop tile, and then open Internet Explorer by clicking on the Internet Explorer icon. And then we're going to type https:// server02.contoso.com/rd web. Enter. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and continue this website, not recommended. At the bottom of the IE window, when we're prompted to run the Microsoft Remote Desktop Services, we're going to click on Allow. We're going to click on the certificate error, and then click View Certificate. And then we're going to click on Install Certificate, and then Local Machine, and then Next. We're going to select Place all certificates in the following store, and we're going to click on Browse. We want to click on Trusted Root Certification Authority. And then OK. Now we'll click on Next and Finish. And then OK. Now we're going to log in as Contoso/administrator. And password. And then click on Sign In. And if you're following along in your lab manual, if you are required to do so, this is where you would take your next screenshot. Now we'll go ahead and double click PPT View, and we'll click on Connect. Where is the PowerPoint viewer actually being executed? It's being executed from the server 02contoso.com. Now in the dialog box, we're going to type in rwdco1/software/test PowerPoint presentation, and then click on Open. If you're following along in your lab manual, it doesn't contain any slides. Okay, let me go back to the RWDC. I wasn't able to download the test PowerPoint, so I just created one in my desktop, and I just copied it to my RWDC. Now I should be able to click on it. And then open, and then connect. And there's the PowerPoint presentation. So now we're going to go ahead and close out of this and close Internet Explorer. And that is the end of this exercise and the end of this video.